All right, my boyfriend has started following a lot of Instagram women, not regular ones. I don't mind this, but particularly the ones in lingerie. And we their ass out. Even was watching their OnlyFans. I told him it made me uncomfortable and to stop, but his response was, "It's just Instagram. You are doing too much. It's not that serious." And he kept doing it. Well, I posted some pictures of me in an Instagram string bikini, ass out and all. He saw it and started freaking out, slamming doors and yelling. He was like, "Ew, you don't respect yourself. Girls who do that are hoes. That's embarrassed. I don't want my girlfriend doing that, bro. That's weird." And he's mad, like really mad. He told me to take it down, and I said, "No. Isn't this what you'd like to see?" And his response again was, "You are in relationship. Why will you do that?" And I said, "I'm only posting what you like." After I said that, he started ignoring me. It's been hours, and honestly, I don't know. I don't feel bad at all. For months, I was uncomfortable and asked him to stop. And he couldn't, so yeah. Now he's a victim of a crime he participated in. Wow, thanks for the replies. I was not expecting this to blow up. For context, I do want to leave, guys, but it's super hard, I don't know. I know that I lack self love and respect. I have realized that I'm following in my mom's footsteps and I shall change. I can't wait to update you guys when I have officially left. Sorry for the disappointment, guys. Normally, I will say that's childish, but yeah, no. You gave him a different perspective. I'd dig it even further. You say no other man like him can follow you and like your pics too. She gave him a different perspective, but it sounds like he doesn't see it. Lack of self awareness, what the fuck? Cause in his eyes, she's his woman. Apparently, he's not her man in the same way, though. I will drop him like a 400 F potato. It's just that the women who post are hoes, but the guys who consume that, like him, are not hoes. He wants to look at hoes, fab for hoes, but they are still worthless. His girlfriend should not post, otherwise she becomes a hoe, and he knows exactly that thirsty clowns like him do with pictures. Only he is allowed to see her and be sexual with her. She is his. It's misogyny all the way down. I assume the perspective is insta-hoes versus an actual relationship. Insta-hoes are like candy that's sitting out in a bowl. You may grab a piece or two and enjoy it. It tastes good, but it's bad for you, and you know it. You don't want your entire diet to be coffee table candy. Insta-hoes are attractive and fun to look at, but most of them are wayward and will be annoying to hang out with in real life. Meanwhile, he likes being around his girlfriend and spending time with her. He doesn't want to associate his girlfriend with being an insta-hoe because that means his girlfriend will be the kind of girl to do that. I'm not saying it's correct and that it isn't misogynistic, but I can follow the faulty logic. For your next act of petty revenge, dump him. She probably should. They sound like a shitty couple. But I guess any person who comes here bragging about their revenge, they're pulling on their partner, should probably not be with that person. Or maybe they deserve each other. She says that she doesn't care about his reactions anymore, so she might dump him. Sounds like a sexist guy who think that being sensual and revealing with your appearance is demeaning for a woman. She's losing her time trying. These guys stay the same. Two of you are the posts. My boyfriend wants a threesome, but I feel that he wants to just fuck other women. And also, I'm not the bad guy for telling my boyfriend he's wrong for wanting to sleep with other women. Woman, please, get the fuck out of this relationship already. Next post gonna be like, my boyfriend cheated on me with my best friend multiple times, but he said it wasn't serious and he still loves me. Should I forgive him? That's the definition of double standards in a nutshell. It's all fine and dandy in his mind when it's someone across the screen, but as soon as it's his girl, it's a moral outrage. Every single one of those girls is someone's daughter, sister, or girlfriend. Pity? Inappropriate. What he did? Certainly. Deserved? 100 times yes. It also betrays how little he thinks of the women he likes. He feels like what they're doing is horrible and shameful, and yet he actively engaged in it. What a hypocritical piece of shit. You don't respect yourself, but not for the reason he thinks. Post all the pics you want. You don't respect yourself because you're with a misogynistic creep and you care about what he thinks. I agree with this. OP, I hope you dump him and date someone who actually respects you and your boundaries, as well as respecting other women and not calling them hoes after watching their OnlyFans. Dude, just leave that idiot, immature, and lusting at other women. By the way, he will leave you one day to chase after other girls, so leave first. OP and everyone agreeing on her putting her ass out to sea for his, and her friends and family also agree on the fact that they are watching porn and will therefore totally be okay with having their partner publish porn. Also, you guys should separate. You are not satisfied with each other. Wait, what? A reasonable take in this comment section that doesn't scream double standards. Herder. Exactly. This isn't the own OP thinks it is. I'm reading without additional context is that boyfriend has a porn obsession. He may be liking photos on Instagram, but is he actually trying to message flirt with those women? Is he cheating and sending DM to women? Or is he just arousing himself, using this content to fantasize? I do see the new context ITT with OP's other posts asking about involving other women in the relationship, and that's a different conversation entirely. So, I don't know what that all entails. That will be way more problematic if so, but for this specific situation, it in no way seems equal to say, my boyfriend jerk off to women online like millions of faithful men do without infidelity. So in response, I took sexual photos of myself to share with people we actually know and lure them for attention and receive comments on DMs. This will help. Dude, if you're at that point, just end the relationship. Only looking at the pictures wouldn't be the same as cheating sexual content of yourself and trying to share it and purposefully interact with people you know over it to create jealousy. It's over already. Thank you. I thought I was taking crazy pills. Watching nude women and uploading nudes is not the same, not even close, like others. In this street sad, the equivalent will have been if she started following nude men. If he has a problem with that, then you can flame him. Those are red flags. You should post the photos you want. If he reacts that way specifically after following a bunch of girls with even less clothes, that's a warning. I'm a photographer, and my wife is a belly dancer. Now, I sometimes shoot really naked models, and she sometimes dances in shows and even bars when men usually drawl over the dancer. We are both okay with that. She even goes with me to some photo shot and helps, even if it's an artistic nude photo shot. And I usually go to take some photos and record her performances on video. It's a win-win. Also, I have a website for my photography works, and I created a few out-of-the-box projects. One of them implies the posting of anonymous women bodies in topless for a breast cancer awareness campaign. So, whenever I go to the site backend and open the internal gallery, we see a bunch of booby pics scattered among the other regular photos. She's completely used to that. In a relationship, both parts need comprehension and understanding. If either one is not okay with that, it's a red flag, and it's safe to maybe it's not the right person for you. You're in the clear. My wife and I have been together for 12 years, and it's all about being open and honest with each other. The fact that you told him it made you uncomfortable, and he continued, is the real issue. My wife and I both like some spicy content, and we've established that we will both be uncomfortable with the other posting stuff like that. But again, we stay within the limits that we have agreed upon together. You're in a relationship where you have different values and points of views. If talking to him before you decided to pull the trigger didn't do anything, and worse, talking to him after you did it also didn't change anything, then it's a lost case. In my mind, I will have lowered my standards just to see my partner's reason. You said you to yourself, your boyfriend watching not to appropriate pics of other women made you uncomfortable, so why should one put yourself in the same position? Unless you believe he will change, guess what? He didn't.